High power 102.7 FM, the voice that echoes through every home, every heart. From the streets to the studio, we bring you real talk, real music, and real moments. We are not just a station, we are a movement. High power 102.7 FM, line of the people.
You want to advertise it on a program or during commercial levels, and the program is 5,000 and the program is 5,000, during commercial is 3,000. Kini my own block would you let me fix it seven we shall is up to you now be seven so once you are Yes, a very beautiful afternoon out there, and welcome to another amazing edition of Real Talks with Floxy on your darling station, iPower 102.7 FM. On the program, what we do is very simple. We read out to you a real life story happening live, and we share what we think, and of course we listen to our audience who have something different or something aligning with the story to be read. Yes, every Tuesday like this, 12:30 up until the hour of 1, we bring to you a real life happening, and of course we dissect, we do justice to the story on the program. And of course you can also reach out after the program. I'll be dropping my personal line so you can share your personal story with me in case you want us to bring it up on the program like this, and help you get a different perspective as regards to what you'll be sharing with me. My name is Florence Ibarima. Friends call me Floxy, and on the program today I have in the house
Eniolua Adekoya. Many thanks to you for having me on the program this afternoon, and it's always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much for always honoring the invite. Yes, welcome back. The program is still Real Talks with Floxy on your darling station, iPower 102.7 FM. And today we have a story. And I don't know, I'm already tired before reading the story, but I would allow us to, follow up on the story and give us your take at the end of the reading. Now, the story is coming to us from a lady. She said, I am worried. I am 28-year-old. And I'm the first child in my family. I have 4 younger sisters. The youngest is 22. I recently introduced my boyfriend to my sisters, but they have been bullying him. They even nicknamed him Martin's Era Ractus because of the size of his ears, and also mock him that he listens, from the community. He listens for the community. It is very irritating because they have started calling me Ati Martin's Era Ractus. I am getting upset, but they refuse to stop. Honestly, I love my boyfriend because he is so caring and he loves me too. He's even the one currently sponsoring currently sponsoring me financially in the nursing school. We have plans of spending life together, but the situation is starting to change how I feel. I am beginning to feel embarrassed and ashamed. Please guide me through. Advise me. How do I handle this? Okay, for those that don't understand what I just read, because she's not a Nigerian, she's a Zambian lady. So she says she has a boyfriend who she recently introduced to her family, and upon meeting him, the sister, she has four sisters, she's the first child. Upon meeting him, they nicknamed him Martins Eraractus. I guess the shape of his ears actually gave birth to that name. And now she's saying that she loves the guy because the guy has been very caring and very, very supportive. But of late, she started feeling embarrassed, and it's kind of changing the way she feels towards the guy, even when she is sure that the guy loves her as much as she loves him. I guess that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So now I don't know, but because she said my sisters are bullying my boyfriend. So now, is this really the case of bully? Because you are the eldest, and you're 28, and your last is 22. Should what they say reasonably get to you that much that is beginning to change the feelings you have for your man?
Well, as a person, I feel like there's a level at which the old jesting gets to, and he starts to get annoying. That is the time where you would take your stand and say this has to stop. Now, I feel like if they laughed at her boyfriend for having big ears, she could just make it jokes and fun. When you agree to jest or mockery, it makes it sound stupid from the person mocking, if you understand what I mean. So she could just make it fun and say, that's what attracted me to him, and make it a conversation, and that will make it less of a big deal. Now, if they are saying, oh, he has big ears, this and that, I know times that because of somebody's funny feature, people will just laugh, and it will just be comic. But there's a point where it gets to that it stops being comedy. There's a point where it gets to that it starts getting annoying. Now, that is the point where you say, I need you to stop this. It's already getting to me. And the fact that she said that the consistent mocking of her boyfriends here is already changing her outlook on the relationship, I don't understand where that is coming from.
You know, at
I
times,
can't seem to fathom.
at times you might actually like somebody
Okay.
for the person, like the person's personality.
Yeah.
It's just like talking about the little man we talked about the other time.
Okay.
She might have loved the man genuinely, for being a little person.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the moment trolls start coming and they start telling you, look at the child you even bettered for the man, is going to end up like the father.
Mm-hmm.
So you begin to look at it holistically, like, so I'm going to get myself into all of this. Maybe initially she really didn't have a problem with it. Like, maybe God just, that is who he is. But they trying to make a scene of it. The fact that they even say it to his face. Now, do you think she's not doing enough, or she's just looking for an excuse as to why she wants to stop loving the love of her life?
I feel like if she says, okay, the mockery is getting to her and her outlook on the man is changing, I feel like she didn't really, really, really want to be in that situation, in that relationship in the first place. I feel like it must have, okay, fine, it got to you at a particular, it's not supposed to get to you to affect you to that extent that you want to end the relationship. Because that is what I think. But I feel like at a particular point in time, there's a way when people talk about something, there's a way you notice it from the bad aspect, and you start making reactions, you start taking decisions, you start taking steps based on what other people, negative comments about that stuff. Now, I feel like that is what is happening. Now, at a particular point in time, okay, I feel like the only solution is to just call them and say, this what you are doing at a particular, it doesn't make any sense again. It's already getting to me, and it's going to cost, if you don't stop at a particular point in time, it's going to cost much more, because the man has actually done a lot for her. And if you claim to love that person despite the person's deformity, I will not say deformity, despite the way the person looks, I feel like that should not be a problem.
Okay, let's go to the comments. Yes, I have this one coming to me from the pages of my TikTok and do just with Floxy, and it's from Dantos. It says that wahala wahala. This shouldn't be a problem because they won't be staying with as in they will not be living with the sisters.
Yeah.
But you know that she has choices. And now she'll be like, okay, of all the 1 billion and 2 billion men outside, am I really going to settle for this one that has an Eractus ear?
If she actually loved him, like she claimed to love him, she would not really mind what anybody says about the hair or the tongue. Or
I think
the
Dante
mouth.
is saying the same thing, that if there was really love,
Yeah,
that she
so
would not mind.
She would not mind. It would just be it will, if they make jest, she too she would just like like making the same jest too, because it will just be funny because it won't have any effect.
But do you know that in all of this, we're not really considering the man, because before the sisters could actually look at him and say, ah, eleti, eleti bia bebe. Like for instance now, like before they could actually have the balls to say that to his face, I'm sure he would have lived with that such bully before now. And now knowing that my girlfriend's family also would not even accept me out of pity, so much that you now make excuses to why you misbehave is not going to be tolerated. What do you think I said?
Okay, well, I did not see it from that light, but now that you said it, kind of seems like a better option. I wanted to tell her, like, I wanted preventive measures, but I think that would be the best
Because
preventive measure.
for her to bring it
measure.
forward, it's
Yeah.
becoming a problem
Yeah,
already for her.
The thing is, the statement she ever made that is changing her outlook on the relationship. I feel like she's already having insecurities. There are insecurities.
Imagine going to the nursing school and seeing finer guys with
Yeah.
cute.
So it is inevitable that she might cheat on him with somebody else that does not have that feature, that exaggerated feature. So I would advise her to just take 2 steps back too. But she should still, he would find someone that loves him despite the insecurity, and I'm not sure she's the one. So I feel like she should take 2 steps back.
Okay, now are you going to blame the siblings or blame her?
Me, I will blame her, because they are, regardless of who you date, everybody will talk.
Sure.
Yes. So at a particular point in time, I feel like it is left to you to listen or not care, or shun them if it's possible. If it's your siblings, I feel like you should say, "Oga, this is not allowed. Do not do this. Do not do that." I feel like there are boundaries you are supposed to set, and she didn't set those boundaries. That was why her siblings were comfortable doing that, even in his presence. Do you understand? So I feel like she's partially at fault, and those siblings too are spoiled. That is what
Anyway, she enabled it.
Yeah,
She enabled
so,
everything.
So
So
everybody has blames one way or another.
yes, the program is still Real Talks with Floxy, and today we're doing justice to a story of a lady who said that she has insecurity issues regarding the futures of a man, and asking what she should do. But our time is so fast spent. I want to sincerely appreciate everyone for everyone joining, everyone contributing, everyone actually sending messages as regards the topic being discussed today. And of course, do well to join us same time, same station, iPower 102.7 FM next week for another mind-blowing edition of Real Talks with Floxy. And yes, Ini, what do you have to say?
Yes, I just wanted to say many thanks to you for having me on the program Real Talks with Floxy. It's been a pleasure being here on the program this morning, and I am